Yeah, screw her. I'm not doing her. Yo, welcome back. About to say, Prince, guess who got a JoJo's update coming soon? ALS is getting a JoJo's update today. I just seen them do one. I just seen them post Wonder U on someone's live stream. Never mind, brother. When you level up a character, they still keep the level. Well, it seems like Rimuru needs like one more. Yeah, I know. Oh, this is also the update that this is also the update that Mori gets his rework. Yeah, Mori gets his rework. This update too. All right, I'll join you. Hold on, I want to see. I need Senku, man. That's who I'm missing. Oh yeah. Okay, so I need these. I need these and the throne, and then I will have Rimuru done. Which these are actually easy to get. I only need one more of these. I need like six more of these, and I already have all of those. So, oh, you finally got it? Shit, that took you a while, didn't it? Oh, you still didn't get the sword? Like, yeah, no, I've been yeah, no, brother. I know you're talking about Inverse Peace. I know, but it's been like a pain in the ass. Like, yeah, I need a good way to. I need to farm rerolls. That's my problem. That's what I don't have. I need like rerolls. I need to farm rerolls. Like, I really need rerolls. Like, yeah, in this game, I really need rerolls. And kind of underpowered for the reroll grind, so I can't do it at the moment. But yeah, yeah, Master Roblox. I know you was talking about Verse Piece. I'm surprised you still haven't gotten it because I'm pretty sure you did it. I'm pretty sure you grinded it more than me. Did you not? Like, yeah, the only thing I need left is to actually start a like I need like actual a lot more rerolls to actually roll an exotic or Exodia. Like I need more rerolls to roll Exodia on some units to actually get like a full stable team. To get like yeah, because to get like a good full stable team, yeah, I need rerolls. Nah, brother, I joined you already. I'm already joined you. I'm like, no, brother, no, brother, I've already joined you. Like, yeah, but I really do need like a ton of rerolls to actually like get started in this game. So this is weird. They don't really connect at all. Like this, they don't really connect. You still don't have them either? No, the only reason I said that is I thought you would already have it. Is that bad? Damn, is that bad? I mean, some people have been getting it by. I guess you just have to be lucky because some people have been getting it by luck, and I guess their luck is very fucking good then. Oh yeah, brother, do you have Robin? Oh, oh, you got kids. Oh, no, not leave it. I mean, I'm not surprised. Yeah, I know. I know you're talking about the dual Ichigo swords. Oh wait, so you did get it, Prince? You got it? Oh, you? I mean, her. I was asking. Because I need to get Robin for Honkai Star Rails. She's just like since she's like the best buffer in the game. I need to get her. Yeah, I need to get like Robin from Honkai Star Rails. She's like the best buffer in the game. I mean, I'm not surprised. No, I mean because this is like a very old event. I believe. I think this is her. This is her. I think this is the one I'm talking about. Yeah, I think this is her. I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can do this. Not with the stats that I have right now. Not with the traits that I have right now, because I'm pretty sure with the characters I could probably do it, but I think he's my only character that's secret. Everybody else is like exclusive or something else. A day two. No, brother, I played this more than 2 days. All right, I'm finna join you. I'm like, I hate when the grinds take too dang long. When you especially just you're trying to get one thing and you can't even get it, even if you wanted to. That's the annoying part. Oh, that's what you mean. But you're not wrong. The source the the stats for the cloak is like crazy though. You're not wrong. You are not wrong about the stats for the freaking cloak for Ichigo. Wow, and you didn't think about giving me one? Wow. Wow, I didn't even think about giving me one. I'm just fucking with you. I'm just fucking with you. I was doing prestige. Damn, you're 14? Jesus. Jeez. And the main reason why to get Honkai Star Rail Robin, she automatically upgrades characters and then she buffs them. So all you have to do is place them down and she automatically upgrade and buff them. That's why I would say get her. She's a buffing unit while also a level up unit. So you have to just place her down and she just automatically upgrade. Prestige upgrade damage plus Ichigo's cloak. Yeah, I know that shit's broken. That has to be broken, especially if you're using like a good ass trait, like one of the most broken traits in the game. With that, with all like it's yeah, like a just like a broken trait with that. Oh yeah, nah, you be doing crazy damage. I'm about to say, brother, please don't tell me you got kicked again. Ah, yes, good old American flag. D4C. A dirty deeds done for dirt cheap. You know what? Now that I think about it, we don't have a lot of villain characters from JoJo in the game because every other JoJo's character that I've seen were like the good guys, except for like Pucci and Dio. And cause, no, so far I've only seen two JoJo's characters because I've seen Jotaro and Giorno and Dio and Pucci. Those are like the only JoJo's characters I've seen. Ah, oh, you have to get them back. At a certain point, I feel like they should just give you stuff off of pity. Like, how many times have you killed a boss? You should get it. Like after killing a boss a certain amount of times, they should give you like the hardest drop possible. Like if it's like I swear, I've killed this boss like 30 to 40 times and I've not gotten it. You should just give me pity for like fighting this boss. Okay, yeah, they definitely need to fix the UI for what's her name, especially even for the lobby, because I can run in her, I can run in this, but I can't run in the lobby for some reason. On console, they won't let you run, but you can run. You can run in not the lobby, but you can run here. But I can't run in the lobby, which is crazy because I'm pressing the same button too. I was pressing the same button in the lobby, and it's not letting me run. All right, I'm gonna just head back to lobby then. I'm about to say I'm gonna just head back to lobby. Nope, I don't need to do that one. Oh, look. Hmm. Well, I almost have enough to get her. Well, I almost have enough to get her. I'm just missing one. Yeah, I'm missing one because I got the other character. All right. The brother's 160. Blood brother's 160 in this game. Macro be working his ass off for certain people. Oh yeah, because you need to do this to get Poochie and D4C. It's summer event AFK. That's what you've been doing? You been summer event AFKing? Seriously? I mean, then again, free shit. That's literally what the summer event is. Basically free shit. Like it's like the shit in it is so free. It's crazy. Yeah, I need Cinco. Yeah, I need him. I'm like, yeah, where do they spawn from? I was like, where do they spawn from? What the heck? Because I only have. Oh yeah, I forgot you have Sung Jin Woo, and he grows like continuously. He doesn't stop either. Like his literal thing is he doesn't stop leveling up. This is not even fair because you can't even expect anyone. Really, you can't really expect anyone. Like yeah, you can see like this, but that's it. You can't even see like the passives or nothing. That's lame. Like I want to see the passives.
Arise.
I really don't have to do anything. That's crazy. Cause what? Don't what? Is this Sung Jin Woo and Sid? Nothing much, brother. Nothing much. Have you got Ichigo swords? Like, have you got Ichigo swords or no? I have my homeboy basically carrying me because I really don't need to do nothing. Damn. How is none of my friends got this shit? What the hell? Ah, you haven't been on it. It's been a while. You haven't been on it in a while.
タイムアトミック。
D4C Love Train. Brother sprinting his way through shit. Like, goddamn.
負けて負けて負けて。負けて負けて負けて負けて勝って。負けて負けて負けて負けて負けて負けて勝って。負けて負けて負けて勝って負けて。負けて勝って負けて勝って。勝って勝って勝って勝って勝って勝って。竜を勝った。
I'm always gonna love that one. I'm always gonna love that. Just bro genuinely tweaking out. I'm always going to love that. There's no way I'm never going to not like that. He's just bro with just genuinely tweaking out. I'm not. I'm always going to love that. Like bro just genuinely tweaking out. Like there's no way I'm not gonna love that. How long does this normally go? Yo, I need her. I literally need this character. No one can tell me otherwise. Oh, it goes to 100 waves. I like how the ultimate skills in this game actually has like feeling to them. Because that's what I like about this game. You can literally use an ultimate skill in this game, and you actually feel like you're there, or you're actually the one doing it. Yeah, you did kill him freaking early though. I'm not gonna lie. The only other character and the only character in Anime Last Stand that has that feeling to it is the only one that active skill that actually has that feeling to it would be like Gojo because his domain expansion you can actually feel it. I mean, I can't blame you, brother. I don't blame you. Not a lot of people like. I can't blame you. Some people like tower defenses. Some people like tower defenses. Some don't. I can't blame you. Some enjoy tower defenses. Some hate them, and some are like in between. It's like something they play. It's like pass the time, basically. I swear there's supposed to be another boss. When does the other boss come out? Because I know it didn't stop at just two. I know the bosses did not just stop at two. Ain't no way. Mystery chest. What the fuck is that? Yep, you're not wrong. No, because no, brother, that was like that was supposed to be three. So it seemed like that was supposed to be like three, not just two. So it seemed like there's supposed to be three that spawned, not two. Because that was like one more at the end. A 1% chance to get 150. 150. What now? So that was chance to get 150. 150. What's now? I'm confused. What do you mean by 150? Ah. So you get 150 rerolls from just doing this. All right, cool. So there's a chance to get 150 rerolls from this. Cool, cool. Good to know. Good to know. Mhm. Let's see how far this hits. Let's see how far this hits. Does it hit all the way over there too? Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. It hits the whole map. It hits the whole map. All right, so now we missing the last. Now in this game, all we missing is the last evolution of Sukuna. That's all we're missing. Yeah, all we're missing is like the last evolution of Sukuna. We're missing Heian era Sukuna. That's it.
Arise.
I do like the visual effects. Sometimes the songs are good. The songs are good. Don't get me wrong. The songs are good. Three rib cages. D4C Love Train. Damn, brother is hauling ass. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. That brother is hauling ass. Gotta move him up. Oh, look, another treasure chest. Oh no. Outcast Storers and maintenance. That means a new badass about to come out. Oh no.
I'm atomic.
Good old fashioned nuke. Good old fashioned Sid nuke. I take up the entire screen. Nuke the entire map. Yeah, this brother is hauling ass. God damn.
領域展開。福間水す。
Damn, I forgot his passive. Because he's at 6.1 mil. I forgot this man's passive. Hey, I'm getting a lot of diamond. That's all about, baby. That's what it's all about. I could use a whole bunch of those. You about to say still waiting for that ALS update. I'm pretty sure it should be out now. If it's not, I'd be surprised. I wanna be next to you. I'm gonna keep the lookout for chests. Cause well, I ain't got nothing else really to do. Oh, he sent me Egress. What the hell? Cause I seen Baru one time, but now I'm only seeing Egress. No, cause last time I seen Baru. I like how Malevolent Shrine shows you and not Sakuna. I like how Malevolent Shrine shows you, not Sakuna. I still like how I just that's just hilarious. I'm the one that said no man expansion, not Sakuna. I like the characters that remove all shield. Like the characters that just get rid of shields. I like them. They're a lot easier to deal with. Well, that doesn't really count for like niggas with AoE because well, they have AoE. They don't have to worry about shields. Oh, there it is. Wonder Core. Uh, I believe Wonder Core is supposed to be for Wonder U. Another one? Wait, where's this? I just got like one. Where's the third one at? Another. Oh, it's a Wonder Cane. All right, that's good.
I'm atomic.
He got away. Yeah, he got away. You're like, yeah, he got away. That didn't work. Because he was speeding, brother. He was not paying attention. Were you not paying attention? This dude was running, like running. Brother did not care about damage. Brother did not literally care about damage. He said, "Fuck it. Speed. I am speed."
You guys, I'm back. Hello? How could what? What were you talking about? There was going somewhere. Did I come? Oh shoot, I was grabbing my dinner. Wait, what? What's been going on? Like I'm
I
at
do like that they added like little chests to give in this. While you know your units are actually killing.
what?
Arise.
You know, honestly, it's weird for Sukuna to say he does more that he creates more bleed damage for people when he doesn't really bleed himself. What's the point in saying you increase bleed if you're not even bleeding yourself? It's a add curse. So add curse status effects. Hitting enemies cause 20% more bleeding. Yeah, what's the point of having that? Yeah, what's the point of having that if you are not causing bleed?
Find enemy adventures? Is that what I'm hearing?
Like, yeah, this would make sense if this caused bleeding too. Like, yeah, but that also would make sense if it caused bleeding too. Oh, three discs. Sweet. How much do I need in certain stuff? Like 30? Like I said, why does it have to be night to buy something? This is stupid.
Yeah, just we need fire godly. What? We need fire godly. Yeah, why don't you just say fire godly? We need
Wait, now that I think about it, if the last one had like a billion health, why did we have a hard time killing this one? Because the last one literally had a billion health.
Time atomic.
Ah, that's why you're able to get the ultimates really fast. But yeah, the amount that you buy is kind of like, like I see the amount of cards that you bought for like cooldown reduction, kind of crazy. Oh, you only bought three this time. I thought you could buy them. I guess it's because it's really high in price, or maybe because of me. I think it's because of me, wasn't it? Yeah, I noticed. I noticed the time one is very fucking expensive. Yeah, I noticed the time one is very freaking expensive. Time snare is very freaking expensive. God dang. Yeah, I know. All right, I got that one. I got the one that was 1,000. So yeah, the next one is like, I mean, not 1,000, 3 million, a million. So the next one is like 3 million, which we're not going to get to. You're not gonna be able to get to 3 million with that one, my boy. Now wait a minute. Now that I think about it, who would JoJo character? What's the second? Who's the second godly for JoJo's? Who's the second godly for JoJo's then? Because I can't believe it, but JoJo's is getting another godly. It's not Poochie because Poochie already has his own unit. So I highly doubt it's going to be him that's going to be a godly. And they already have his final evolution as like an ultimate, I believe. So it probably like I would say like Wonder U. It's like yeah, probably it's either Johnny or Wonder U. I want it to be Wonder U. I don't know why I want it to be Wonder U. No, it's I don't. First of all, I don't even know Toro like that. I don't know Toro like that. I don't know his character like that. But I see it as like a good chance to me to actually learn what the character, what he can actually do. Because I've heard his stand ability is some absolute bullshit. Because And by bullshit, I mean it's absolutely fucking broken. The moment you have the intent to harm him, you literally die. Just that. That's your stand. The moment somebody tries to hurt you, they fucking die. It don't even matter how they die. Natural causes, heart attack, get ran over, struck by lightning. Like, oh no, that's just broken. What the fuck? Like, that's some beyond broken nonsense. You telling me if I look in your direction wrong, I end up dead? What the fuck is that? What did you do? You go, you're talking to God. What did you do? I looked in his direction wrong and died. Which is why I'm like, yeah, brother said I look at that. You look in his direction wrong, you fucking die. Yeah, no, that's crazy, G. I'm like, yeah, I need to get Robin, so a little bit of my grind can go easier. A little bit of my grind can go easier.
Arise.
I'm like, honestly, you know what? They did not make Rimuru last long enough. I'm like, I'm not entirely sure. That's the only reason why. That's the only reason why I said I'm not entirely sure if I can get Robin. Because I want somebody like Exodia's on my team first before I go try to get her. Because I only have one, and I feel like he's not enough. I'm going to get rid of her. I'm going to get rid of her because I don't like her visual thing, and that shit stays on the screen for too long. And plus she does damn near the same thing that she does. Yeah, she does the same thing that she freaking does. So ain't no point in having her on the team no more. Oh, so she can do it no problem by herself. Wow, that's crazy. Because this character's already evolved. I got her already evolved. Because remember, she was in my night shop yesterday. Remember, she was in the night shop. I got her. Because yeah, I got her. I got her yesterday. I'm like, I seen someone's night market one day, and I'm like, ain't no way you can get a literal guardian character or damn near a guardian character from the night shop. Because I seen Ultra Instinct Goku in the night shop. I'm like, ain't no fucking way. He said the grind for the new godly should be if you focus on nothing but the godly, it would be like 6 hours. It's OP with good RNG. I mean, yeah. I mean, anything is good. OP with good RNG.
Warrior Showcase, probably. Yeah, I'll probably Showcase in about, about years. Actually hit up my climbing for that. But,
I'm atomic.
I'm sorry, sir. You are not allowed to get away. I'm like, all right, brother. You can buy. I'm pretty sure you can almost buy the second one or the third one. I'm not sure which one this is, but you can almost buy this another upgrade. Yeah, I noticed.
we got 1 minute. Hold on, hold on. I gotta. I'm trying to climb members. Can we keep ready real quick? Climb members talking. I'm gonna say what I'm on. No! Good your best behavior. Yeah, doggo. You have a good kill one, and a good kill. And what's the other one? Yeah, the cat. You have a good kill one? Yeah, live, you wanna showcase something? I've got. Okay, if you probably want to check out, I've got really good pros. The other two pros are going to be kills with. I don't like those guys. Go check those out. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go back to goodbye. But nice, I guess. But those are the clan members. Apparently we have showcases covered. Let's go. And
I'm like, yeah, no, I did not get. I got Corolla, but I did not awaken that man.
okay, hold on. It should be time. It should be time.
And I got a trade on him, but I did not.
Should be
I
time.
guess Corolla got a buff because everybody was dog walking that man. Everybody was dog walking Corolla in the update because it made him incredibly fucking bad. How do you make Corolla fucking bad? Is the question.
Love you, Mr. Brandon. Goodbye. Goodbye, Mr. Brandon. Alright. We need hype music. All stream. The music. Hype. Hype music. Update out. Yeah. Okay. Game open. I'm turning across over right now. There's a hot man. You know, together, something like that.
Brother, I told you, if you want to do ALS, all you have to do is ask, because I can help you with some stuff. I can't help you with everything, but some stuff I can help you with.
If I could load it any faster, it'd be really cool. I don't know. Okay. Whatever.
I think you're right. I think Johnny is the godly. I think it might be Johnny that's the godly.
How are you? Doing good? Rigged? It's coming out. Okay, guys, wait. Anybody else able to get in? I can't get in. Am I the only one that's garbage load time? And the wheels loading like this, or what? You guys are just me?
Oh no, why did they give us a third water godly?
Am I crapping out?
I said that's why I said I think. I'm not sure. I'm not sure because I have the person I'm watching for the live stream. He has not came. He has not got in yet.
Oh, wait. You guys have codes. If you want to throw them in chat, it'd make my job a lot easier, because I'm going to have to throw them on screen. Wait, they might have thrown it in announcements. Yeah, I have to.
Yes, Johnny. You called it, brother. You called it. Johnny is the godly. You called it. You called it. Yeah, Johnny is the godly.
Okay. Got the codes. I'm talking about Discord server, and then
You
I'll
do got a lot of the other characters that came with.
look at the codes on screen as well.
How many runs have we done? I honestly cannot count. I do not remember. I would say 4 or 5. I probably done like 4 or 5. No, no, yeah, no, it was like 4 or 5.
Okay. Codes are all looking good. I'm gonna grab them all and throw them on screen. Yes? Good wonder. Codes. Okay.
It's like 4 or 5 or 5 or 6, either one.
Um,
Yeah, yeah, that's the name.
full screen breaking text, is that working? It's working. Give me codes for you guys. Kind of cleaning it up now. Okay. Cool. Perfect. Finally here.
All right, so I'm just looking at the log for a little. They finally gave Wukong's rework. Thank God. Y'all took forever for that shit.
For YouTube, doing a godly video. I should catch
They
up on
took
that.
forever. Like damn, they took literally forever to do Wukong rework. Y'all announced Wukong's rework like two updates before y'all even finished them. So he increases. Oh, so he increases physical damage. So yeah, he does physical. He's a physical godly. Wow. Of course, Valentine. Where is he? Oh, did they change the lobby a little? I'm confused. They may have changed the lobby a little. Dungeon. Dungeon. He's near the dungeon, 9 out of 10. He's at the dungeon. Brother, because if he's not around her in plain sight, he's at the dungeon.
Your life is pretty smart.
Brother did not even go to the dungeon area where shit, knowing where new shit would probably be.
Chef prepared meals delivered with a towel, ready in 2 minutes. Eat smart with Factor.
The APX is used by some of the fastest growing companies in the world. Loved by over 150,000 recruiters, Teamtailor is the all-in-one recruitment software that makes your team and your candidate happier.
Arise.
Oh no, I could definitely farm this in a day if I wanted to. This portal, this it's just like a dungeon. I can do that in one day. This brother has lost his mind. He finna do everything besides everything besides regeneration and godly and godless. The brother tried everything. Oh, so they're light enemies. Okay, that's cool. That's good to know. Now, is this whole thing light, or do they change elemental types? Oh yeah, and Valentine just came to ALS, so I'm going to go get him. I know he's a requirement for Johnny. No, because during they already reworked. They reworked Wukong. They reworked Wukong this update.
アイムアト
I
ミッ
highly
ク
doubt they were going to do Dio and Wukong at the same time. Like I highly doubt he was going to do Dio and Wukong at the same time for rework. Even I know he was not going to do that. Though it would have made sense to rework Dio during, during an actual JoJo's update. That would have made a lot more sense. Wait, Guts turns to from darkness to fire? Are you serious? I'm like, wait a minute, because if the evolution for Guts in Anime Last Stand, he goes from darkness to fire. So when I involve him, it goes from darkness to fire. So I mean, that's good. Another person, another bleed character for my boy. Another bleed character for the collection, I will say. So yeah, if I just want to do like a whole non-regeneration team, I got a team. Goodbye, Valentine. But listen, we don't even know how many discs. Do you even know how many discs you have? Because I don't know how many. I'm about to say, is brother there or he gone again? Yeah, go to lobby to check. Because I don't. Because it'll be best for to know how much you need to go to run this to get your character. Okay, so 28, 25, 29, 31, 35, 31, 29. I know. I know a lot of people do, brother. You probably ain't the only one. Oh, I need 200 rerolls, 50 discs, 30 of those, 30 of those, 30 of those. I could almost get him if I have enough when I get enough gems and rerolls. And this, whatever the hell I get this from. I'm like, yeah, I can't get any of these characters anytime soon. God dang. I'm gonna have the disc and everything, but I'm not gonna be able to get them anytime soon. Like, see, almost got enough. Like, I almost got enough. It's just I'm not gonna be able to get them because I don't have a lot of the other stuff that I need. Okay, so I need this and this. Yeah, I only have 31 discs. Yeah, that was like wait, was that was 4 runs? That was four? I thought it was more than that. So you need to do four to get you. So you need to do four to get to. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna join you and get the material. That's I might try to go to Anime Last Stand. I do need to finish do Corolla. I finished. I do need to finish doing Corolla eventually because I did not finish him whatsoever. So I do need to finish him eventually because I want to see the rework for my boy Wukong and finish Corolla because Corolla actually got a buff. He's not dog water anymore. Thank God. I'm like, well, brother, if you get any more material, and if you get any more material, and you can make a JoJo's character that I don't have, you can pass him this way. You can pass him this way. Because I'm pretty sure you got like a lot of JoJo material from this that you're pretty sure you're not going to be using anytime soon. Unless you're just going to make JoJo's characters just to trade. Which actually, that would be fucking smart. That would be smart to like sometimes AFK this. Uh, oh, that's cool. Because I was like, you know what? Sometimes it don't make sense to like, if people ever like don't want to do this, they want to just AFK it. Because then, like, people don't want to like AFK or like do this. You can literally just trade on a character that you just basically have an extra copy of. So you don't have to get rid of your own copy. and you won't have to worry about nonsense. Hey, how's it going?
Arise.
They also buff Killua. I didn't think they would do that. So they also buff Killua. I didn't think they would do that one. I'm like, so y'all also buff Killua. I didn't think y'all would do that one. That's crazy. Huh?
I'm atomic.
Like I'm I was like, did the first nuke not actually hit him, or was I tripping? Because it felt like the first nuke did not hit him. So the portal is in the merchant shop. Oh no, it's gonna be the portal for the godly is gonna be in the merchant shop. Oh no, the same merchant shop that vanishes and come back. Ugh. Yeah, I noticed. Like, yeah, I noticed.
of damage. If you were wondering, with Illumine, using the DPS in the ability mode leads to doesn't show us a number, but there's that. Killa with the ability here is, circle AoE. Did he become that before, or just kind of bugged maybe? I don't know. Really? Here we go. And I don't know if I had an animation, I don't think it did, but a mini nuke. I mean, his damage is not that bad. His SPA now, it doesn't really show because he caps at 1%, 1 second, I mean. But, his DPS is really good. I think they buffed him, I think they buffed it out. I mean, not bad. Pretty alright, I don't know. I still wouldn't say this guy's accurate, but buff everything else on the charge bar is pretty good. Okay. Next up, we're going to check out Rolo, I guess, YouTube viewers. What do you think? Did we notice the buff? Do we know how Killer even got buffed exactly? Wukong is cooking. Is Wukong actually that good? Is better? I know. Not a jar for portals, 2x more damage coming from Wukong. Okay, Wukong we're doing last week. Rolo's doing this. It's like 2 more minutes on Rolo, then we'll check out Wukong.
I can't blame you. Some of these games can be, I would say, very complicated. I wouldn't say all of them is, but some of them can be. So it's like, tower defense games are not exactly really all that easily,
Arise.
especially because you need like certain requirements to be certainly like very good in them. Why is he taking a short path? I mean, that's normally the path he takes. Because he always, he's taking, 2 different paths. Because he always shows up on one path, he shows up on one of these paths, always. Like, he always, one shows up on this path first, and then they show up on this path second. And then if a third one shows up, he's going to appear on this one. Or the second one. Well, I wanted to know if the update was out. I'm not gonna watch a full video spoiling other characters because, well, I want to see it myself. So I'll see it myself. Like I said, there's no point in seeing the videos for certain characters if I'm gonna get them. For technically, I already have them. I just want to see it myself. What side is he coming from? Yeah, because this is the third one. Yeah, he was coming from this side again. I figured. I figured he was coming from that side again. At the end, seriously? Yeah, I noticed.
I'm atomic.
Like, yeah, that brother is not gonna stop zooming. Hey, yeah, that brother's gonna keep zooming.
Arise. I'm atomic.
Was a alternate Trunks.
Had to be my.
Trunks, I decided to jam this time machine. And look at this badass bug. There was no fit in that shit. So he decided to revert all the way back to his normal state. Get in the time machine and go back all the way to the past.
負けて負けて負けて
Before the cell side. So
負けて負けて負けて負けて勝って
Ugh.
負けて負けて負けて負けて負けて負けて勝って負けて負けて負けて勝って負けて負けて勝って負けて勝って勝って勝って勝って勝って勝って勝って竜を勝った
That's
signs of rubbish. The shooting stopped. Why is all that close on now? Somebody breathed out my name. Hello? Ladies and gentlemen, it seems
There's no point in having an army when you having galactic threats like that. There's no point in having being born a human in the DBZ universe is one of the worst fates you can have because there's always trouble around the corner. And then if you got somebody trying to provoke the galactic freaking parasite, you don't mess around and smoke it.
Bartholomew is having technical difficulties. Oh, wait, the feed's coming back right now. Y'all, bro,
disgusting.
And guess what? We have an actual number of how many people still absorbed in Gingertown. It was a whopping 10K. It was a homicidal maniac. So the first person to confront Cell was Piccolo. So when Cell first approached this man, he put up on him, hauling around
Piccolo got that
ass person. And he did this to her so dirty. This dude looked at Piccolo and started begging for his life, like, oh, Mr. Please, help me. I'm giving everybody in the town back shots at the tail. So please, I'll give you 100 bands. Don't let him take my money. I'm so good. Took his ass. What the fuck is this freaky ass look? Like, look at him rolling through this mouth. This has to be one of the worst ways.
That is disgusting.
Like, Jesus, man. So after he absorbed this man, he looked at Piccolo and told him, hey, you enjoy this shit that I just gave you. And I can't wait to get back to 5 green pops.
Yes.
You the freaky ass nigga. Piccolo was like, hell nah, dude. It's a freaky ass nigga. This man Piccolo took pest control to the next level, growing to extreme levels to kill a bug. So Cell gets up out of the rubble and hits this ugly ass pole breath. He's a freaky ass nigga. Got his legs out, arms out, and everything, looking like
That's a freak.
Yes, I'm stepping on the heads. Look at that. So this is when Cell started messing with Piccolo's head. He's just a special being.
That's why.
The exact same. Like, he was a freaky ass nigga.
Yeah, he did that. The Kamehameha, all type of stuff.
Slaps a blast to the side and starts sucking off on his freaky ass butt. So after this is when Cell got on his freaky shit. He's just like,
That is so freaky. Why is she so freaky? It's like, bruh. I ain't gonna lie. Rest in peace to the GOAT. But I think Toriel, he must have been, I don't know, he might have been horny writing this the first part of the show. So this is crazy. This is crazy. Twitching too. Like, look at that. Look at the face Piccolo making. I know that hurt.
Cell pulled off that freaky shit. He turned Piccolo's arm into a that pain was hanging on for its life. So Piccolo had to
Prince, you said, or did you fall asleep?
So Cell decided to take his leave.
It's so dirty with the arm.
So after Cell was
Nasty.
finished with Gingertown, he decided to hit the next town over. That was called Nickytown. But before he went there, he had a little altercation. While this man was standing in the middle of the road, thinking about how he's gonna absorb everybody in Nickytown, a bus pulls up behind him. So the bus driver ended up slamming the brakes and crashing the bus off to the side. So the driver started yelling at him and honking his horn like crazy because Cell was not moving an inch. He was just completely ignoring him. So a bunch of football players get off the bus and confront Cell. And I'm gonna be completely real with you.
Dumb.
This is the only way I can describe how this went down. Hey, freak, get out the fucking road if I don't shit. Yeah, man, get out of here. I came looking for man.
They have a choice either way though.
I tell you what, I like you and I want you. Now we can do this the easy way or we can do it the hard way.
Suck
The
it.
choice is yours. All right, boys, if you ain't gonna move, we gonna make a move.
I see you choosing the hard way.
We done seen this with the farmer when Raditz came in. Come on, bro. The farmer thing, he was gonna blast him. I get it because your farmland is an intruder, but bro, it's a freaking bloodthirsty saying. You're not making out of that. You with that itty bitty shotty, that's not gonna do nothing to him.
Prince, you said, or?
Okay, I see you choosing the hard way. So after Cell, the last one standing was the bus driver.
Yeah, that butt getting take too, man. We don't care how old you are.
And this movie warrior was not leaving until he took his ass.
Car straight.
This poor bus driver was crawling for dear life. Cell was just towering over him and saying in his head, "You delicious."
Look at these cheeks out of me. That's crazy. It seems the full inside. But
So yeah, bro. Just took 5 football players bust, as well as the bus driver. God bless them. The afterlife.
now the regular
The
season
next
thing.
incident on our list is Nikki. And as we can see, it looks like everybody's just enjoying their day in this peaceful suburb. So let's observe victim number 1. Now, as we can see, it's hot as hell outside. Shit looking like a hot, stupid, muddy ass day in Bama. It might look like he's trying to chill out, drinking some sweet tea. But while this man was enjoying his sweet tea, he looks up for 1 second. Just stumbled, can't move a muscle, and all you see is the glass drop. This man's clothes falling to the ground. So a cell comes up in front of everybody and says, like 18s that may ride. You know, so watch out.
Aw, look at all these
Greetings,
pretty dogs. They
everyone.
love Dr. Do you have double pink eye?
That
Dr.
was
Cleves makes people feel comfortable, and Dr. Barbosa is incredibly attentive. Look at it, sweetie. Rose.
You've got options. Look now.
Inspections.
What makes me feel unstoppable?
Your brother's in that.
Boston Fresh Latte with crisp apples and sweet Vidalia onion dressing. How do you like that?
Sir, Operation No One Wants Back Shots.
That's real.
I will have you know.
Question. Will you or won't you live up to the pickup truck owner's code? Which states A, you must carry the right gear to save the day. B, you must know how to use said gear. And C, you must never, ever turn a neck sweater in the line of duty. Northern Tool and Equipment. Get serious.
And just like that, this man's cell turned an entire town into another ghost town. Just got sucked into
Death by freaking snooze. That's crazy. I mean, I would like
just destruction of clothes, litter, and bread. Then find a trace of anyone's body.
that.
Images of the last guy standing there. Just spraying and praying at 16. Trying to make flash.
Finicky.
Holding on to dear life. But every single bullet was just bouncing off cell. And sadly, this dude's fate was just sealed. It ran out right there. So it's how. So he tripped over the unruly casings. Cell stomped on him. It just. Oh my god, man, the way these people are going out is just absolutely terrible. Indianapolis, this man was caught chasing out the mother and her kid, bro. Like, oh, man, it's just homicidal maniac. And if this is the same size as Junior Town, bro, that's another 15K normal.
Was that 30?
Bro. This is a house of yours. Like, yo, this is terrifying. So when they finally reached the middle, their face was still bro, oh my god, this is
Fire.
and after all this destruction, multiple more towns absorbing people. This man absorbed at least 100,000 niggas. Straight nasty work. So after absorbing over 100,000 people, he finally pulled up on the androids. Wasting no time. He smelled his food. He was ready to eat. This guy attacked 17 immediately. Tried to head off. So he grabbed 17 and threw him on the ground. And then with that saved the day. But even my nigga, one of the greatest horror moments of all time, did not stand a chance against his police. The close started getting dog walked. Come on. He blocked this shit so hard the screen turned gray and black. It also broke his neck. It was over. So Cell picked up his lifeless body. And after putting big long HP on his tool dogs,
So he should just
Joe, for the day, I had no clue how to go spot this shit. Bro should have been dead, and it was all over for 17. Beat the dog shit out of his ass, planted him in the ground, and this man said, "Okay, why, motherfucker?" And he just started giving this a little unawful nine.
like, look how happy he is. Right? Look how like, look at this big nigga. So nasty.
So nasty, bro. And what's that? This man, and the fiasco version was no more. The cell tribe.
That's too much fun with him, bro.
Man, surprise me. It's free fall out of my face, bro. I'm soaking up and shit. What the fuck? Nah, bro, this is one of the freakiest villains of all time. No, we're moving on. Yeah, easily. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. I now present to you Exhibit B. Secret Cell. Now, this is a very interesting version of Cell. Because he's not so much of a free ball anymore, and he's also not the nonchalant demon. Semi-perfect Cell was just straight up, brother, this nigga was like, oh my fuck, he was just a whiny bitch. Oh, and don't get me so
It's awesome.
Walking like this with my breathing inside. Shut your jacks up. Ain't gonna lie to y'all, this gonna be the fastest.
And you would think that since he went up an extra stage, he would have been better, but like, nah, he was a sweat. Once he got the perfect sound,
Man, I never, I'll examples to show y'all how bitch made this big punk was. So
like ugly and trash.
this man really got held down.
Okay? You know, up until this point, I was looking at Ken like a square. He was like trash. But right here, Ken was going way on semi-perfect stuff. Way
My shit.
cooking, working.
This 3-eyeball bastard has not been relevant since original Dragon Ball. And don't try to hit me with the Saiyan saga. That nigga died to another ball frog. It's been a chopper ever since.
But here,
Oh, brother. And then before T80 shot the shit, this nigga Cell was like, just get his trash ass. Push over and everything. Stuck in a frame trap. And look at this shit. Tries to get out.
that now.
This is just flat out embarrassing. Held down by T and the big Cell Saga. This was all over. That T was knocked out because he completed all his energy. This man really count on, bro. It was on some bullshit like, how the shit just let this 3-eyeball fraud beat off.
But you weren't saying that when he had you in the freaking ground. Like just not only is he trash and a scrub, he got the nerve to talk like he's him. At this stage, this level right here,
I'm like, I don't know where to get him from, though.
held up 5 minutes.
Though it doesn't tell me where to get him from.
Had you in power.
Oh, yes, the fuck you did. This man was searching desperately for 18.
See?
So
I get it.
Because there's only 2 of them, but I don't know where he comes from.
So Cell, frustrated and whining like a bitch.
Intro 18 only flanking.
Just started blowing up one by one, just slamming big blacks over and over.
Still a scrub.
So, just wow. Congratulations, Cell. Just so much more fun killing problems.
What? And where?
Nah, but
this was one of those assholes where you just looking at it like,
that shit today.
this nigga shit. The only way this man made it out of this is because of Vegeta being a prideful dumbass.
Nah, brother. Yeah, it says that, but it doesn't say the map, brother. That's not the map.
I understand. Saving. Android. Who picked Android 18? That's like saving the world from a galactic threat.
So he's in what's the name? He's in one of the what's the names. Seemed like he's in
Saving
this map? In like World 2 in one of these maps.
Rose.
Yeah, he's right
That
here.
might be.
I see him now.
Okay. That's cool.
It's right here.
Should have been me.
No more, and the nonchalant demon was about to make his entrance.
Go.
They'll try.
Because I didn't know they'd be turning him into a goalie. But so yeah, I need to get him. So 9 out of 10 I can, because this is not even that hard because well
Like nonchalant.
Vegeta had one job. If you wasn't just cocky for 1 second, I understand Krillin not pressing the button, someone like that slap. But Vegeta could have finished the bro.
Narcissistic insect.
Now,
This is by far Sylvester. From his design to his mannerisms, there was no more weak skin, and it's really no more.
that's
He started farming oil off pleasing himself. He was saying in his head, the perfection. I look magnificent, and I don't have no fat ass lips anymore. Praise God.
bouncing on
So
his
the
own.
first person this man just destroyed was Krillin. Now, Krillin was obviously pissed because Alto swallowed his future wife. So Krillin got mad and started hitting himself. This is one of the most disrespectful moments I have ever seen. Alto stood and ignored him because he was still praising himself. He was at his neck.
Trade.
It was just this look at Krillin's face. He was killed. No sound turned him and in one of those right in front of his face, smiling in front of him. Straight up paralyzed, bro. He couldn't even move. Blood was unresponsive. And look at him talking, bro. This nigga just started emoting. He just looked at 16 like, the fuck are you looking at?
Flanker.
So after Krillin got rolled out on a stretcher, Mr. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba, found loving it as Hairline Vegeta wanted his blood. His teeth to rematch in the first place. But this ended up being one of
Why you say it like Flanker?
fuck are you looking at?
Flanker.
Krillin got rolled out on a stretcher.
Not fellow racist.
Found loving it as Hairline Vegeta wanted his blood. His teeth to rematch in the first place.
You had your chance, bro.
Ended up being one of Vegeta's most embarrassing moments.
You had your chance.
So I was playing hopscotch with this thing, just skipping around and toying with them. So he got going in this fight.
Excuse me.
So I straight up told this man, alright, buddy, I'll give you one lick. Hit me right in the kisser.
I give you one leg, hit me right in the kiss.
Yeah, I just did that shit ass pose and just did some stuff home. So I just this man in the head. If this was anybody else, your head would be sitting blind. So I just straight up and looked at him like,
Oh, you serious, my brother?
That's so.
this man, bro. This is what bro had me.
Rocks.
I just not kill this nigga. Now this is where Vegeta lost all his confidence. When he
That's a fire. It's a whole fire joint. Still looked at it like 8. This is strong freaking joint. See how much power that is? He ain't that.
But this was one of the most diabolical
Bro, freaking cap.
of all time. This And he sells at him like, my God, dumbass. And you forget that I have Piccolo cells, you buffoon. If this is what gives yourself all his confidence, bro just basically ate his finisher and got something. His heart and dropped his
Now what you gonna get?
so it was over for Vegeta. That is something. Blind with the jab, and he hit him with the launches in the air. Teleports right above him. If he can get this position, this man got the elbow charged up and high. So he's
Bro, look at that freaking face, bro. Look at that. You know he in pain, bro. Right on the spinal. You can tell that. Got that nigga out his 50% here. It was cool. Fire. I feel like a lot, like, as far as like the best dress, freaking, this character's gotta be from Star City. And everybody on it, oh, Trunks, Gohan, Vegeta, Sam, some of the androids, fire. Fire.
Dog shit. So after bro heard this, Trunks gave up. He knew he couldn't beat this man. He was like, bro, just go ahead and kill me, dog. But Trunks somehow got the power of no jutsu. He started hyping up when Gohan, and he was like, fuck it, let's have a tournament. And if I win 5 below, just split his guy out. So Sam just straight up left and said, see you in 10 days. I'm going to my retire. So later, all while this man was preparing for the cell games, this man decided he wanted to announce it live to the world.
He had to do it. For no reason. Alive. Why? With a freaking smirk on his face. Look at him. Freaking smug look on his face.
Just so he could blow a hole to make his exit. Like, nah, bro, this nigga's diabolical. So right before the cell games, there was one more incident that happened. And that incident was the army trying to pull up on this man. They came to his arena, surrounded the entire
Let's do anything, man.
but this man sells one of the most pettiest things ever. He left the arena, went up on top of a mountain because he still did not want to get his ring dirty. So the army starts unloading him, pulling and
Cell freaking just
they tried to spray Cell and flatten the entire area. So when they finally stopped shooting, they thought they got it. Everybody was cheering and everything. But all they did was waste a bunch of taxpayers' money. This nigga ate everything, not even a scratch.
Oh,
So the army
yeah, I know it's
started running. They stepped down and scrambled like ants. But sadly for them, Cell was not letting them leave alive. This dude charged them with key blast and destroyed Cell.
so tough. So freaking tough.
Travesty. And you gotta blame this on King Furry. This nigga really just sent the entire military out.
It is so swift and it's easy. Just on the whim. Man, the little circuit, entire circuit joint, all of them back. You wouldn't have did that to me. But They weak to be able to
Oh, Lord have mercy, man. So after this tragedy, the Cell games finally begin. And Cell's first opponent is none other than... Say, yeah, let's just go ahead.
I love this thing.
You just saw the entire army get annihilated. They were kind of like these buff.
Bump. What is it?
You saw the entire army get annihilated. And you think you wanted something? Nigga, get off my screen. So the first real opponent will go. It's like the instant classic. These boys put on a show. Like, this is one of the best fights in these series, hands down. The constant false recounts of going back and forth with each other is practice. And this minute,
Man, I thought Goku washed my
so damn good. This nigga said thundering and bloody. This man said, fuck the rules that I made. I'm having too much fun with this. And continue to 12 years. Now, this fight was great, but the main thing we will be focusing on is how to shit out of Gohan. Straight up torture this kid. First off, just look at this. That puts him in the skull, grabs him, and starts punching him.
He didn't have to. He didn't have to do that.
This nigga Goku just cross-armed and smiling. Oh, he was a sick nigga, but it was bro. Like, how did the kid that Gohan was a little dude? That man said these
Treated him like a man.
for everyone. So then
Break him up.
Cell started torturing this little nigga. He started because he was already dead. He said, show me your potential you were talking about. While stomping his head
Bro, stomping out my guts.
16. Jumped off his back and tried to self-destruct. But Cell said, oh, fuck off, you dirty collector. And blows him and tried to fire.
I don't know why he didn't.
Flank on collective violence. And then look at this.
He should stay where he was at.
Boots his across the desert. And after this,
Should have stayed where
break him. This man brought out the Cell Juniors and told them, kill everybody watching. I'm sorry.
Bro, I remember when I first seen this, he had dropped the subject and said, bro, these little, like, Cell is super strong. Man, he's like some little freaking babies. And these fighters, they finna wash these garbage and Cell Juniors, man. Bro, I was pleasantly surprised, man. Them little jits, them YNs, Cell YNs, man, dog walk. Grown men.
It's this little nigga off. So
Grown men. Torture.
And the final thing that made Gohan tick is when he was given 16 last words. Yeah, about some stupid ass animal. So Cell decided to shut
Rush.
that and smash his head right in front of Gohan.
Showtime.
So this is when Gohan ticked.
Yes, that's good. Yes, sir. This
It's like this completely changed. Gohan was put.
joint was so
It's right. His face is full of stomach.
the way he transformed in SS2.
Walk backwards and then like slow effect. Who has walk backwards? G. I got a character that does walk back. That makes the enemies walk back. Oh, Freeland can make them walk back, I think.
Crazy.
A mystery object.
So cold.
Every time I see this movie, sound like this plays in my head.
Beautiful.
So after that happened, Cell got left on 1 HP. This man lost 2 limbs and his antlers were gone. And it should have been over for Cell
Still
right
kicking.
here. It should have been Gohan got too overconfident. Goku told him to finish him. But in my exact words, this nigga Gohan said, nah, I'm gonna make him suffer.
Red flags.
Like there had to be a demon that was Gohan was the king Russell was in or something. Because this coach goes on drinking. So Cell ran on the floor and became massive. But all this did was just make him sluggish. Gohan tried to put the shit in him and he lost things so hard. Bitch nigga form. Cell decided to use his trump card. He said, if I'm going down, then everybody coming with me. And Gohan couldn't do nothing.
Bro, hit the big back one.
So he stopped this man for good. The GOAT had to make the noble sacrifice. So he is the transmission this blob to so Cell
Go for the kill.
that Cell's native team finally ended.
Like, my other goat.
The nastiest words of all time.
Holy freaking hell.
Is that Cell came back 10 times stronger. His body was destroyed, but his stated it was pure love. So he regenerated his
Got lucky.
and that Saiyan DNA gave the nigga a so he came back as permanent Cell. So how the Vegeta straight up tried to attack him.
Come on. You already got washed by regular person. Come on. Like, what is it? He got Saiyan blood in him. It's over for you. Not my goat though. Before they turn to it's over for you. It's so loud. What are you doing?
Because Roach is the crash show is completely justified.
If Goku couldn't beat him, what the fuck you think? Oh, that's like Ron and Tyron in the past. I like it. Not LeBron. You're not LeBron. You can't. You're good. But you're not that. It's over. A slap.
But that hit that Gohan took hard. This nigga was close. And so was the entire clan. Because Cell was about to blow this bitch up. He starts charging up his final Kamehameha. And he was ready to end the series
right here.
now. He already killed the protagonist. Now it's time to kill his son.
Peak.
Gohan, in a last-ditch effort, decides to have a big struggle with him. He's trying to Kamehameha. Start having a big struggle of the century. When it on the line, everything
Bang.
right here is over. Credits are rolling. So it was clear as day Cell had the advantage here. Because Gohan was on one arm.
Bro, this joint was so freaking fire. It was Gohan trying to push him. Like, Dad, I can't do it. So you can do it. I believe it. I don't know if I can do it. Came in, go.
It's like it was about to be over. The man that got his ass whooped the most by this man came in clutch in the last second. A big guy distracted. In these couple of seconds, the fighting back.
Let it.
already know what I'm about. The winner of this trial is none other than himself.
My bad. Amazing.
He got it. And Mr. Mom over here is asking to sleep on like real shit with that nigga on the bottom level of hell. So that's a cell trial. So hope y'all enjoy the end.
It's impossible to be everywhere at once. Until now.
Hi guys, welcome back to the Order of the Octopus will probably medal the impression Olympics for. Well, let me explain. Octopus are highly intelligent and scientifically they have the same cognitive ability as a 2-year-old human. Might not seem impressive, but that means octopus are on the same IQ level as some dogs. They're even smart enough to use food, whether it's using the tentacles of the venomous manowar as a weapon, which they actually do, or carrying a coconut around and keeping a travel-sized panic room. But being smart is the only thing they have going for them. First of all, most octopus come into the world as orphans. The mother octopus will spend months guarding and watching her nursery of up to 50,000 eggs. Since it's too dangerous to leave them alone, since there's no daycare underwater, she often won't eat the entire time. Which means once the clutch of eggs are finally ready to hatch, the mother is shriveling, starving, and ready to become initials on a Twitter bio. The struggle doesn't end there. In fact, that's when it starts. These babies designed for creative rights have to figure out life in an ocean full of animals that'll actually try to put an end to it. It's so bad that 50,000 children, if more than 2 survive to adult, it's considered overachievement. That's how nature is always serves them with their life. It's so ratio, and that look like the full still won't be alive for their first birthday. Being an octopus, have a midlife crisis by June, only to be a memory by October. Giving an animal high intelligence just to cut its life after 1 to 2 years just seems like an intentional big move. And because they have no shell or no armor, they'd honestly be lucky to live that long. Having no real way to defend themselves, a good number of them end up a sea lion's chew toy or a dolphin's rooster. To be fair, octopus do have camouflage. In some cases, highly toxic venom, but for the most part, they get bodied by most of the ocean. And to add insult to injury, every octopus you see is probably a virgin because once they get laid, they die. We already saw what happens to the mother, but where did daddy at? Once the male octopus mates, he basically just gives up on life. The male octopus will swim around kind of either just spawn upon by predators or die of starvation as his body falls apart due to senescence. I like it really bad. Most of these octopus are bigger than a male, and sometimes they'll attack and cannibalize him during. But one thing's for sure, if Dave doesn't put him out of commission, his post on whatever you will. Octopus don't live long, but for the months they're alive, their entire existence is a jihad. Now you know why she really couldn't give up. At least the octopus, it just seems to be really bad luck. They may be a victim of circumstance, but at least you get the idea that nature didn't go out of its way to screw them. Not like with this bird. The kiwi bird is probably the best bird ever to be bird. This tiny bird is actually part of the rat-type family, and this cookout includes ostriches, emus, castors, and the rhea. But unlike his bigger cousins, this bird that shares his name with a fruit is about 18 inches tall and no more than 7 pounds. It's kind of like having cousins 6'3", 6'4", and 6'6", yet you came out with like Tory Lanez. Like your family's tall enough to fit in an NBA locker room, yet you get them from a chair and stay the same height. But of course, nature wasn't done screwing with this bird. Like its relatives, they can't fly. Totally flightless. Despite being related to ostriches, a Jurassic reject, and a bird that literally won a war against Australia, kiwi's about as defenseless as the food that got named after it. Basically, you're looking at a bird that can't work. The kiwi is such light work that they can only survive on islands without any mammalian predators because they're really a couple stray cats away from being put in the history books. And somehow, that's not it. Because nature shrunk everything about this bird. Everything except the eggs they have to push out of their body. It's like shit. All kiwis have to deal with eggs nearly the same size as an ostrich. Wow. And at 20% of his body weight, that would be like the average woman birthing a 35-pound baby with the same equipment. It's such a hell to live that the egg actually rearranges organs and stretches the rib cage. There's too many things wrong with him for me not to think nature had serious beef with this bird. Especially when you realize the kiwi's closest ancestor was the elephant bird, which was about 10 feet, 1,600 pounds. So yeah, they got that. At least they didn't get hit as hard as, say, the sloth. We're being completely honest here, the sloth has almost nothing going for it.
Yeah, that's one of the weirdest animals, but they're very, very straight. That kiwi, when you think about people in New Zealand, those kiwis, yeah, they're all Maori and all that. Yeah, big guys. Like, in general, I do know some small kiwis. Yeah, when I say kiwis, some small New Zealanders. But this one here it's just like whatever. You don't even want to attack. You look at it. Just looks like saying whatever. What are you laughing at? Whatever. It's very odd. Whatever.
Because they insisted on eating nothing but leaves, their diet makes them one of the slowest animals on the planet. Because they physically can't afford to spend energy they don't have, because going into debt would mean death. It's to the point where baby sloths have to quite literally hold on for dear life, because if it falls to the jungle floor, the mother likely won't waste the energy trying to get it back. And that's because if you're a sloth, leaving this tree is the most dangerous thing you'll ever do.
Sloths only poop about once a week, and when they do, they'll climb out of the tree and get on the ground to do it. Why they don't just drop a deuce from the trees, I couldn't tell you. Nobody knows what goes on in their heads. But this means about half of all sloth deaths involve getting clapped on the toilet like Elvis. One thing sloths have going for them is that they're so mind-numbingly slow that algae actually grows on them, giving them free camouflage. But there's a catch. There is always a catch. When one of your biggest ops is an eagle with quite literally some of the best eyes in the world, wearing a moth blanket isn't going to amount to too much. And you know that. Because sloths are actually really good swimmers and can hold their breath for 40 minutes, longer than dolphins and seals. But it means almost nothing when most of the time they go swimming is by accident when they fall out of a tree. And that weak-ass doggy paddle might save them from drowning, but it won't save them from getting burped by an anaconda or a black caiman. But the really sad part is, sloths could actually be way better than this. Its close relatives, the armadillo and anteater, are able to put the same claws that it has to good use, and anteaters have even been known to swing on jaguars. You have a homicidal vacuum cleaner that has put jaguars and people in coffins. And then you have a moss blanket with a face. And just like the kiwi, the sloth used to be better than this. Megatherium, aka the giant ground sloth, was in the same weight class as elephants, and they actually knew how to use those claws. So much so that if Ice Age were realistic, Sid would have worn Diego's ass like a fur coat. But its massive size ended up screwing it in the end, as they basically got hunted into oblivion by humans, leaving us now with the virtually defenseless, dead-eyed, slower than molasses algae apartment that we call the sloth. You know that thing on TV where it's like someone gets a genie that grants wishes, but only does so in a way that horribly bends them over in the end, and the moral's supposed to be careful what you wish for? That basically sums up this next animal, because it looks like it got finessed by a genie in one of the most disrespectful ways possible. This is a fiddler crab. Male fiddlers have one giant claw that claws
Say it, Mike.
Crabs are made based on who has the biggest claw and therefore can pass the best genes to her clutch of eggs. The problem is, that is literally the only thing this claw is good for. Because that claw is too big to pick up food, the male fiddler crab can only feed himself with that smaller claw. That massive claw is actually a disability that means the male can either eat half the food or take twice as long as the females. The whole problem with that is that the crabs only eat the food tight, and the longer the crabs spend eating, the more likely they are to end up as someone else's main dish. See the evolutionary arms race for female validation, and male fiddler crab is more likely to end up getting eaten by gulls, raccoons, reptiles, and sometimes even bigger crabs. Since the females stay by being attracted to bigger but less functional by preferring males to the trait that quite literally gets them put on a shirt, the females indirectly screw the next generation.
PlayStation, the brand that brought us iconic masterpieces like The Last of Us, God of War, and Marvel Spider-Man, but sometimes even the gaming gods get greedy.
The gods are petty and pathetic.
Hi folks, it's Falcon, and today on GameRanks, 10 of the worst cash grab attempts by PlayStation. Starting off with number 10, a really blatant one, indeed, Until Dawn remake.
Not if you what you wish for, especially if you're this next animal. Because the peacock has the same problem on steroids. We can all agree that the peacock is the biggest flexor in the animal kingdom, and rightfully so. And just like with the crab and basically every other aspect of life, bigger is most certainly better. The more colorful and eye-catching, the better the peacock's chances at bagging a pea head. They'll even shimmy their tail feathers in a way that hypnotizes any female watching. But like I said, never make a deal with the genie. Because the good news is the peacock showing off will always be the center of attention. Bad news is sometimes that attention comes from a 700-pound assault weapon with stripes. And because those tail feathers are so heavy, not only can't the peacock see behind itself, even if it does see death coming, it takes them longer to get off the ground and out of the tiger's reach. Just like with the crab, the peacock's biggest flex is often what gets it buried. In a cruel twist of fate, the peacocks that are safer from tigers are usually the ones that get less attention from females. So by having a preference, the peaheads doom their future children to a fate of ultimately ending up as a tiger's toothpick. The peacock and fiddler both
Weird,
have
huh?
peacocks,
Yeah,
but at least
very
you can see the
strange.
thought process behind it. Having huge claws and fancy feathers attracts females, so technically it does serve a purpose. In comparison, the Luna moth got shafted for no reason at all. To make a long story short, adult Luna moths don't have a mouth and therefore can't eat. The only thing keeping them alive is the energy they store as caterpillars, but once that runs out, so does their time. Luna moths live for about just long enough to reproduce and doom their children to the same fate of a non-consensual hunger strike. If you ask Google why the Luna moth doesn't have a mouth, it'll tell you because its only purpose is to mate, which is really nature not giving a fraction of about them. Yeah, that's cruel. Question is, what could possibly be crueler?
I really don't mind moths. No, I'm not keen. It just don't seem to have like any proper direction or anything. They're just fluttering around and
There was one on the, I went to walk out, it was the balcony of my house the other day, and I opened the door. I just, when you clocked something on the door, I was like, fuck, the bird and shit on it. It was like a big splodge. Yeah, it's like a moth. Well, big, massive. I was like, God, even some game, the size of this moth.
Yeah.
You can see fur on it and everything. Span round, straight.
go down below.
Yeah, just anywhere but your place.
Yeah, it must have been a good ride. Sounds
Really? That's a big one, that.
that's with his wings open.
Yeah. Really?
Sound like that. Big, let's see what big is that.
Yeah, it's just like discovered where the fossil life, if it's just one direction, that's fine. You know where they're going.
Completely unpredictable. I think they try and get behind the light, don't they? Try and get behind the lights.
That's what. Yeah, that's what sort of attracts it, isn't it? I think.
Oh, horrible. Creepy.
Yeah.
Fur on that. I know.
Well, if you know what this is, you probably have. This is a sea louse. It's a member of the Ligidae family of copepods, which is basically just a bunch of small crustaceans. But you probably noticed that for the peacocks and the crabs, it was the guys getting the worst of it. Apparently, nature believes in a weird form of equality because right now it's up for the girls. The horror show starts when a male sea louse kidnaps a much smaller female and forcibly drags her to what I can only describe as a crustacean sex dungeon, where you can have a few of the victims also trapped. It's at this moment that
This guy.
Wow.
Insane.
Every last female in this burrow, and this often involves penetrating her abdomen. But don't worry, it gets worse. As her brood children that she never asked for begin to grow, they decide to start eating their way out. Eventually, the mother's body splits open as her nursery of psychopaths rush out of her now mutilated husk of a corpse. This might be one of the only times where the babies abort the mother. Doesn't even really get to give birth. Her children just bring her death. You might be wondering why evolution would even give this nonsense the green light. Well, the newborn sea louse are entering an ocean full of danger, and having a full meal before they make it out on their own apparently increases their chance of survival. And by cannibalizing their own mother, it's basically a home-cooked meal. Somehow,
Horrible, isn't it?
this isn't even the worst birth on this list. That title belongs to Hated. The straight-up death is actually better than what they go through.
That's not looking.
All the pseudo-beings that's so similar to the real thing, it's actually difficult to tell males and females apart. This is actually a female. Only problem is, it's not just for show. They actually have to give birth to that thing. And yes, it's every bit as painful as you think. And just to somehow make it even worse relative to the mother's size, hyenas have to give birth to the largest cubs of any carnivore, and they have to do it through a penis. Good amount of first-time mothers.
Oh, God.
And splitting open the suit to make it easier.
Oh, mate.
But the cubs don't get it easy either. About 60% of hyena cubs will suffocate on the way out and become past test before.
What did
Swine grip.
Yeah,
Really fair. Well, I never eat that about hyenas, so that is a big surprise.
That's why they're angry. They look snidey, don't they?
Yeah. Probably don't have to wait until Will produce anyone, did he? To be fair, I mean, that was just grim, that.
Well, I'm the one before. See
Yeah.
that?
That's probably eating away.
Yeah, that's fine. That's looking at models of the these. I know, seeing that making me like, believe we're in pain. Feel a bit sick.
And the cub that evolution would have patched this. But apparently nature and Lion King have something in common when it comes to doing hyenas dirty.
Well, yeah, never.
But if we're talking about an animal that got done dirty, this picture kind of dope. But in fact, this is probably just what's brain. It's nature at its grimiest. A lot of y'all probably knew this animal is coming just from reading the title, but for those of you that didn't, that was the skull of the Babirusa. It's a wild pig found in Indonesian islands like Sulawesi. If you already knew that, it's probably because of those teeth. Those tusks penetrate out of its snout only to do a complete 180 and head right back towards his face. If the male Babirusa can't wear down this hellish overbite or he doesn't lose them in a fight, then the teeth will end up growing right back into his head, penetrating the skull and ultimately piercing the brain. The worst part of it all is that by the time it gets clapped by its own dental plan, the Babirusa has probably already had children and therefore passed on its bull to its kids. It's a lot like Parkinson's. Okay, hear me out. The problem with Parkinson's is that it usually develops late in life, usually around the age of 60. And patients can have it for years without being diagnosed. So by the time they do find out, it's possible they could have already had kids and grandkids that they could have passed it off to. See the problem, right? The only good thing is that it's somewhat rare for a child to inherit Parkinson's from their parents. The Babirusa, not so lucky. And as long as females find big tusks attractive, and as long as the tusks only work them after they've had babies, this pig is going to be screwed eternally, and evolution can't even stop it. But when you talk about being sodomized by the fleshy phallus of nature, you're probably talking about cheetahs. If you watch Deer Zoo, if you're watching this, you probably do. You've probably heard him say that cheetahs are F-tier garbage that either need to be buffed or just vaulted out of their misery. I love cheetahs, I really do, but out of every animal on this list, evolution might have bodied the cheetah the hardest, and for one simple reason. Cheetahs are really fast.
That's it.
What makes the lesson all do? It makes you feel extra. It's an all thing.
Finally found it, the home of your dreams. Except for that one shower. Now it's time to make.
That is all they have. Cheetahs are a textbook example of why you should never dump all your evolution points in one spot. You just get them over in every other aspect of life. Because they're built for speed and absolutely nothing else, cheetahs often get bullied by other predators, especially lions and hyenas. And because cheetahs have to expend so much energy just to make a kill, it forces them to rest right after, which makes it really easy for them to step in and run their pockets. Wow, if you're a cat and a bird that literally only eats the dead is able to run you off, you got a lot of problems. Worst part is, cheetahs can easily avoid all of this. Leopards are also lightweight, solitary hunters that occasionally get their food stolen, but they're able to carry their kills up in trees where they can't get scavengers. But in the evolutionary race for speed, cheetahs evolved non-retractable claws to use as cleats to keep traction while running, which is why cheetahs can't climb trees, so they gotta get violated on the ground. Cheetahs are such pushovers that one hyena can successfully rob several cheetahs right in their face and then dare them to do something about it. Cheetahs compromise everything for speed, so now they get to speed runs in life. About 70% of cheetah kills run while we stick to under before they're really It's just because thanks to genetic modeling, the majority of the cheetah population is highly inbred. What you're looking at is a cat that doesn't really know how to cat. Because instead of roaring like lions, tigers, and leopards, the best spotted doormat can do is chirp like a bird. Matter of fact, if you YouTube the rule book, you'll find they make every sound that isn't a roar. And that's how you know evolution went out of its way to cheetahs have been around for about 3 million years and decided they were just going to IM speed their way through life. And because of that, unless it's a 100-meter dash or a bird phone contest, this overgrown house cat loses every single time. Obviously, there's a lot of good things about the cheetah, but not nearly enough to justify the abuse they go through. Which is probably why a majority of cheetahs in captivity experience severe anxiety so bad that prevents them from mating and they need an emotional support dog. Which is cute, don't get me wrong, but it's another reason why cheetahs are dangerously close to being the pandas of cats, and that's not something anyone wants to be. And don't get it twisted, I don't enjoy roasting cheetahs, I actually really love them, but if nature has favorites, this Cheeto's mascot isn't one of them. And those are 10 animals that got the middle finger from evolution. I'm not gonna...
Yeah, some good ones there. It was really interesting. And cheat ones new to me that, didn't I? I thought they look quite badass, don't they?
Yeah,
they really cool. I always thought they were on the same level as like your tigers and your jaguars and stuff like that. But yeah, sounds like that.
When you were a meow.
Well, I know, yeah. I suppose our cats aren't, to be fair. But yeah, sounds like
I'm surprised there's still people here watching me, to be honest.
Oh, yeah, I mean, that's like a proper that's noise, isn't it? Yeah, stay clear of the sea, like we always say. Don't be sort of crabs and the other things that are eating the combination.
Sea life was awful, wasn't it? But it's not was the sort of rhino and ball, but it's growing towards.
That is crazy. That is.
Been watching that every day grow a bit further.
I know, yeah. Yeah, well, not at all, was it? But surprising breed at all.
A moth that's been bred to not be able to eat whatsoever.
Yeah, that's I mean, that's ultimate piss take that, though.
See you later.
How much food the caterpillar can store, though, to stay alive? The moth didn't say, did it? Like, it didn't stay where the lifespan was.
Yeah. You'd be food, wouldn't you, for a caterpillar?
Probably
you
not
come
that
straight
long.
out and you just don't have a mouth.
It'd be a big fat caterpillar, won't you? Yeah, so I come out, like, and I've got loads of food to store for at least, like, 7 or 8 nights.
Yeah,
Won't be long, we don't think we're out to show.
Imagine that, you just come out with no food and you store everything and swatch you with the newspaper.
Yeah.
I don't know where you are.
On a balcony in Manchester.
Really? I'm just going to meet someone.
Jesus Christ, I've only got a few days to this. Yeah, they've definitely got the short straw, some of them. Oh, but they're all big time. Make sure you see like proper bothered with the it's just
really dark. It's really dark.
You're watching it.
You getting like some of those in human terms. If you that's dark and you think, oh, no.
Yeah, very educated. Yeah. Very education. Gives you information that you don't know. Yeah, it is. Absolute education. Just the same time. Stuff. Hope you guys did as well. Don't forget to like and subscribe and see you in the next one. Cheers. Cheers.
President Trump announces a federal intervention to clean up what he calls our crime-ridden and filthy nation's capital.
This is Liberation Day in D.C. and we're going to take our capital back. Taking it back.
I'm George Howe with Daily Wire Executive Editor John Bigley. It's Tuesday, August 12th, and this is Morning Wire.
Two major U.S. chip makers are set to give Uncle Sam a big cut from their China AI product sales as part of a new deal with Trump.
And I said, if I'm going to do that, I want...
guys, welcome back to the channel.
But it isn't until elephants hit must that they really become crash out king.
Why did you get that close to her? No, nothing with the tusk or the horn.
It's
Nothing
just
that
too
size.
risky.
No,
It's
yeah.
too risky. Yeah, it's just what's the point? Yeah. Yeah. Best chunk of all that's pretty much it. There's a
Must, when a sudden burst of hormones turns elephants into 12,000-pound lusting frat boys. The word must even comes from the word intoxicated, and a down bad bull's testosterone levels can spike 60 times higher than normal. And that's where the crash out comes from. No animal is safe with an entitled elephant that can't handle rejection. Not even baby elephants. Eating a toddler because his mom won't believe you? Crash out. But the real degeneracy didn't show itself until humans got involved. Yeah, it's that kind of story. Poaching is evil, we all know it, and it's often the older, more mature bulls that get hit the hardest, for obvious reasons. What wasn't expected was removing elephant OGs from the population meant that the younger, immature teenage bulls and musk got even more out of pocket. And what do you get when you have unruly 6-ton pests with no father figure to keep them in line? Hell if I know. There was a period in the 90s where teenagers that are by their own rifle violating and killing not telling rhinos. Fathers predicted for an elephant apparently he's turning a rhino into tight end for white out. And it wasn't until the season where bulls crossed that 10 senior citizen Washington water. Contest, that elephant escaped from the Dunlop Wildlife Sanctuary. Traveled overall 60 miles to Raphael Village. Being homicidal for over 100 miles trip is already offensive behavior. What's notified it was the same pulling up that woman's funeral later that day, paying $50 and that same elephant guy who sold it back to 0HB5 proceeded to put her in negatives. Basically, she got put on the shirt because the shirt was broken, and after desecrating the forest, the shirt was destroying the woman's house along with several others. Now, many cases a stand had it coming. Dolphin coach gets him an elephant after getting orphaned. It also could have been someone's grandma getting burned twice and on her all because of RP. Don't never know why, but you know, my favorite animal is full of pressure and catastrophic proportions. And now we got this smallest scratch out of the world. And all the adult officers on the event gets attacked. Some of the soldiers will run through huge portions of land and literally blow themselves up. They don't just do for themselves, they also release toxic corrosive fluid that starts to offensive plays or it burns them alive. It's self-sacrificing altruistic behavior to prevent the colony, but that is one hell of an escalation. One species of termite also has a concept of kamikaze themselves. They have toxic glands that actually grow as they get older. That means the same old working termites with dull mandibles that can't fight as well as their juniors also carry component explosive backpacks and your bed. Their last active service involved and toxins, which proves that the most dangerous crash out, the one with nothing but options. For reference, that's like breaking into a house and the last thing you see is a senile 9-year-old rushing you with a bomb against their chest. But the wildest crash out might be what he acted to once a predator breaks into their home. Because not only will soldiers come together and turn themselves into fleshy fireballs, they will use their own bodily fluids to plug up the opening. Even if it means they get left outside and past tense, even if it means they suffocate on their own insides, and even if the process senses and tracks them instantly. It's one thing to self-destruct and backpedal a predator, or even after already being eaten, which athletes actually do. Using Flex Seal made out of guts for home repair is exactly the type of behavior it's about. But if elephants violating the natural order didn't already tell you, the worst crash outs are the ones humans created. And this Black Air Force B is the result of one of the biggest oopsies in human history. Back in the 50s, African bees were brought to Brazil and crossbred with their more domesticated European cousins. The idea was that they could combine the two. They could create a bee that was more efficient than the Europeans in tropical climates, while also being less defensive than the African counterparts. But in one of the most consequential clubs possible, a local beekeeper accidentally released 26 swarms of Africanized bees, including queens. But experts said not to worry, that the bees would either die out in the foreign climate or get bred as by the already present European bees. By the 60s, they made it across the country. By the 80s, they hit Mexico. By the 90s, they were popping up in the U.S. And today, the Africanized result has spread throughout America like a winter rash. Just a thing of playing God. You better be prepared for hell. These Africanized were way bigger than anything this side of the Atlantic. Note, by the way, numbers are unsuspected. European when George the Africanized black Bob will pull up in years. And what European means might take a couple feet. The African variety will chase trespassers for a quarter of a mile. Still, you can get that far. The African bees have smaller hives. That means these gangflies weaponize a higher percentage of their hives just to go after. And the fact that the very smell of bees is like a bat the rest of the hive. And you realize just how badly that one is. So, probably that bees die after stinging from bark and attach to their abdomen. Causing attached bees to literally disembowel themselves. So what you might not know, that stinger will be becoming venom long after the bee has become or was. Now that's very bad. I thought bees were alright. Yeah, our bees are alright. But in that part, our bees are European bees. Well, it's a European with the African bees. Mating together. And just that little flower, wasn't it? Yeah. I think bees were alright. I thought they were source of like little pollination and all that kind of stuff. And they'll type out of them. I think we're more sort of like, I think it's wasps that are more on the aggressive side, I think, isn't it? I would guess. Yeah. Bees are supposed to be a bit more cuddly, aren't they? I can't really tell the difference. No. I don't really know if that's a bee or a hornet or a wasp. Yeah. I mean, if it's thinking about the flowers, it's a bee. Yeah,
Like I got off of AG because Prince basically disappeared on me, or he went to sleep. I think he went to sleep on me.
They will wait. Sometimes with fatal consequences, like the August 13, a Texas man died after being struck over 1,000 times, and the beat still had enough malice left over to leave his wife and daughter with 100 apiece. It says a lot that the dietary habits of the Crash Out mascot might have helped create one of the most infamous crash crowds in the air. But not all crash outs are fueled by hate. Some are powered by love. Courting bald eagles with interlocked talons and plummet down towards the earth, only to separate at the last possible second. Apparently, spiraling in a questionable game of chicken. Apparently, it's a test each other's fitness as a possible partner. Separate the strong from the strongest. Except it does the opposite when the entangled avians crash land into trees, water, or sometimes straight pavement and take each other out the dating pool. And bald eagles mate for life, so where do you even go after your bow renewal turns into a wake and only one of you is conscious for it? A study showed that eagles will also death spiral with violence. So it's really a case of you're fighting, just don't win. That means strong and most eligible singles for the rest of life. Ending death into a logo to a society that letting go is the definition of crashing out. At least when it happens with deer like moose, you know it's really bad luck. Voluntarily interlocking approaches and die with claim to hate what's really going on here. But that relationship is nowhere near as hot as that of it. No, I'll say it. It's like tweeting this in the NBA young players off the badge of rotated on to every other bird, but especially their own kind. Okay, so the crash is caused by the fact that house sparrows are monogamous, made for life. They're also serial cheating air strumpets, and 50% of sparrows aren't even related to the male race. Cheating is no more concept of birds. I'll be prayers out to the kid that got dogged out. I didn't go wake a kid by his wife's boyfriend, begged for her back, got beaten again, only to get rejected and busted. Yeah, no way he goes out that. Male sparrows that suspect their partner is cheating get their revenge by purposely feeding their children less, more than on starvation. The thing is, he has no way of knowing which chicks actually is. He only knows by how much time he wants to spend away from them. Basically, imagine your dad starving for the rest of your life, all because your mom spent you with 10 extra minutes in the grocery store. But female sparrows ain't sweet either. They petition. Don't you know? That's why you don't get as many birds.
No, I've seen many around there the times you get pigeons. Yeah, right. But no, like you say, you get shitty pigeons. That's it. Yeah, even like bees and wasps and stuff. I don't think we get as many as we used to. I mean, years ago, there should be everywhere, well, especially sparrows. Sparrows, you see all over the place. Oh, no, really don't. Yeah, it's like I don't see them anymore. I guess it's like our most common bird, isn't it? Sparrow. Yeah, but yeah, it's definitely quieter. Yeah, you don't see as many. I think these were native for a bit. Remember being about like that's been a time of the be wiped out. Yeah, with the sort of like food chain stuff. It's not the best thing really. Even though they can sting you, but they are pretty necessary. Yeah, just thinking you don't see many like things like that anymore. That's a good point.
She cheats with better genetic quality, or you could say high-value males, while the male cheats to spread his seed as far as physically possible. Except when the female catches on to the cheating, she responds by slaughtering his entire family, children and all. And it's scientific proven that butchering the babies offers no advantage to the offending female. It's just pure love of the game. Cheating's never right, but when your get back gets children buried, you have lost a lot, especially since the females most likely to commit baby cancellation are second wives, as in they got with the cheater, got with him due to cheating, only to wipe out the entire first family. Also, I just thought about it. She also has no way of knowing which chicks are his. That means she really just life retires any baby sparrow she comes across. Yeah, that's a crash out of the highest order. And right up there with them has to be this frog. It's a culinary crash dump.
Oh, that horrible.
It's not like frog. They're out there choked to death trying to swallow something 50 bigger than they are. Let's just give it up. 9% pound expired frogs with their stomachs torn open as their stubbornness. It's a gluttonous breathing powder retard of the life. Not only that, they're terrible, embarrassingly bad jumpers. And yo, they especially since frogs can't vomit, the best this kitchen crash I can do is fully inject their stomachs. But look, the majority of the American society has to be lately, which is funny because the Canada Goose nearly got put into the Chicago party. In fact, we fully thought they were out of stock in the 50s until a small flock was found in Rochester, Minnesota. And with the help of the Migratory Treaty Act in the U.S. and the Migratory Birds Prevention Act in Canada, along with conservation efforts, Canada Goose was able to make a comeback. And now, wait, happily, yeah, so absolutely not. Yeah, the Cobra chicken came back with a vengeance. I call the sparrow an airborne honey. Nah. This is Bloodfoot his fault. It's easily the most ugly arrogance I've ever seen. And that's what it was. Velociraptor has that ball down and they're like family guys. Really got canceled, came back, and my God, do they not miss a chance to punish us. Even Sully's heroic landing in the Hudson wouldn't even been needed if a goose didn't try to run a fade with a plane. Just you can get a lot of mileage at a false unearned value. Because it's a bluff. Geese nest on the ground. They only really can respond to a threat to my signal by implementing the honey badger, by raising hell until you meet someone that takes it. Add the fact that they managed to observe real humans, and you have a hog-happy threat to national security.
Something about the other day, we put down the house.
Well, I'm gonna have to go to 30 to get Johnny, brother, because he's not dropping easily, so I will have to go to Petty for him.
Chasing dogs into deep water, attack and harass them until they eventually drown in exhaustion. Be very goodness. Is your dog? Oh, also do stuff. But yeah, that adds on. Oh, they can valuable. So act like you've been around a goose before, and you'll probably be fine. So why are geese so mean? And they'd probably be dead if they were. But at least they're not capable of really damaging anyone. Complete opposite of chimpanzees. My word. Probably a top 3 crash out of nature, because you really never know the consent this chainsaw with guns on. Change your hairstyle for the first time in 10 years, yeah, you just lost your Facebook pictures. Push one of your true mates a little too far, all in Kaizen the way you got it. Or, if they're one, absolutely not. Not use part. Chicks and really in general have a sense of fairness. Something they view as unfair, oh, buddy, you're gonna find out when there's a private system of proportional reaction. This man decided to surprise his former pet chip with a chocolate cake for his birthday. The no surprise was getting out and mutilating the man, not so vice versa. I'm not going to list the bullets that have centuries that were bullets to do that, but no, the first apostle denied him entry, but they simply thought he was a lost cause. Monkeys in captivity have also been known as high and broke their own, so received more resistance to others. And I would say, the Jim Pemberton really had me halfway to Hub Keller, almost as rough and big. And we cannot forget that time. Monkeys in India went on a campaign of dropping dogs and food after one of them attacked them on their own. Yeah, primates are some hollow man crash outs. Question is, what could possibly be worse? Now, tigers are either potential 5. The population is all 1, 2 dead. You might as well be sea cats. There's plenty of stories of tigers living with thousands in 2007. 3 teenagers that may not have been police.
I like you do. Well,
toxic molecules killed in 2016. 1997, a hunter named Vladimir Markov not only shot a tiger, but had the audacity to kill the gift. As a result, the whiskers on Big Dawson's cabin, or that smelled like in the shred, leaving the mattress and bedding. Apparently, even demolished an outhouse Markov had used. As usual, the story ended around the same time Vladdy did, once the Siberian assassin was there to bring him back to his house. And then there's this. The backstory is that a mother tiger and her cubs had ventured beyond the boundaries of her park and injured cattle in the process, so rangers went out to capture and relocate the trio. They successfully tracked and removed the cubs, but the mother was nowhere to be found. That was until about right here. The enraged mother killed a full-grown elephant and managed to mutilate the baby riding it, taking several fingers with her, and the fury on both legs was never seen again. But the most infamous big cat crash-out came in the early 1900s. When a tiger dove, the man-eater jungle bunny killed 436 people, giving her the highest human violence in any single act. And it was discovered that the cause was a cripplingly debilitating tooth injury that forced her to go after evil prey. And that's the thing I do want to mention. I know I had fun with the crash-out concept, but really all the tiger was ever guilty of doing was what came naturally. And that really goes for every animal on this list. Tatiana wouldn't have had to die and take someone's son with her if they hadn't gone and tested her killer. Travis was an overweight, socially stunted, Xanax-consuming time bomb that some woman decided to keep inside as a pet. Even the whole elephant had started with poachers destroying and fragmenting their families and probably giving the pachyderms PTSD. Like, I'll joke around and stuff for comedic effect, but I'm not actually out here judging animals by human standards. Because he said something real before he got Chris Rock and left with Fresh Prince. Yeah, that's gonna be, make sure you walk, hug your mother, and go church in the walk, and the jungle stuff. You're gonna have to follow me.
Leave. Leave. I don't even go to movies or anything, mate. I just don't have no interest. No.
Turn them into impact with Shutterstock. Do it yourself. Do it with help. Or let us do it for you. From hands-free to hands-on, we've got you covered.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Clubhouse. I'm on Clubhouse. We're all three of us. Patron Joe Payne, check out the link in the description below. There's loads of stuff on there. Right, this week, let's curb your enthusiasm. Yeah, perhaps new start. Series 1, episode 1. Yep.
Well, number one rule, brother, if you want to do Johnny, you can help me do him. Because we're both going to be doing them together 9 out of 10.
Yeah, betrayed us as well. Plus all stuff like that. Also, it's hard, you know, just to start from like, it's about check it out, and if I'm sure you won't be disappointed. A bit of casual geographic here. Right, okay. And yeah, it's great chatting. Yeah. When animals lose their biggest fear. Interesting. Whoa! The CIA tried to weaponize otters. To be fair, they tried it with a lot of animals. When Central Intelligence initiated a program that basically turned animals into spies, otters were seen as the most qualified. And they're not wrong. Pretty Privileged Society is a highly intelligent tube-shaped tool-using breast-stroking honey badger that is every bit the predator. Someone said, "Give them a door, we do a lot for you. Let's make otter images," which led to the creation of the Otter Dossier. Side note, whatever they were planning apparently had something to do with MK Ultra. If you think they want dossier like being able to dive 60 feet and stay under more than 5 minutes, carry objects while swimming, and climb ladders. They also found that the aggressive Slinky can open zippers, turn on water taps, discreetly enter and exit boats, and even chew through a 6 sheets. I don't know how they found that. At one point they say, never take food from an otter or suffer severe balding. And I just know the cost of that knowledge was some poor intern's fingers. There's some cool stuff to otters being taken. They're raw, aren't they? Yeah. I didn't realise him in his face. Oh. He looks so cute. I know. Yeah, I know. He wasn't messing about well, was he? Yeah, he's straight in. Was there any kind of like cartoon otter that made me think that they were like all little playful little things? There was one called Tarka the otter. I don't know. From what? I don't know. It just rings a bell. Probably wasn't. It's probably Tarka the whale or something like that. I could be wrong.
But yeah, they look a bit like honey badgers, isn't it? They look like little, cute little things.
Yeah.
Badass.
Yeah, they was my honey badgers.
Which at the ribs or maybe
Yep.
taught you not to be afraid of water. You should
Yep.
check it
You
out.
don't mind doing it for me too, right?
It read like a prophecy.
I'm about to say, what are you eating?
Which can lead to
Ah.
destruction. Was destruction last? Yes. Yeah. This is the face of a threat to national security and a fugitive of the justice system. I'm not even kidding.
What time? What time did I eat this?
Back to 2016.
Huh? I didn't eat noodles. No, because I didn't eat noodles. So you can just, I don't know, pizza or chicken nuggets, either one.
723 was released back into the wilds of Santa Cruz. Researchers then got reports of a rogue otter swimming up to boats and kayaks. And
Hopefully there's still some Kool-Aid in there.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for letting me know.
Not realizing that being friendly with humans now meant the freeloading seafarer would never be fit for the wild, and she was captured and deemed unreleasable.
But like, yeah, Wukong got his rework, so I'm for to try him out.
And they weren't about to make the same mistake with their daughter.
All right.
They wore masks and ponchos, looking like they just raided Darth Vader's closet, all to make certain that she wouldn't get attached to humans. She got attached to humans. And a year after Daughter 841 was released, Monterey Bay started getting calls of a surfboard jacking otter. That's right, the same otter they tried so hard to keep away from humans was now going up to humans. And when I say board jacking, it's exactly what it sounds like. And before you think she's playing, that's not a bite of play, that's a bite of purpose. That movement sings sheets. Sacrificing their boars to this water weasel. Officials decided to capture her. But fun fact, an animal recruiter for the CIA is harder to catch than a cold in the Kalahari. They tried to relocate her for months, but every time outlaw otters slipped away, she was on the run and swim. But she would have one more plot twist for everyone. We're gonna miss you, buddy.
Police report just came in.
My guy fills a fountain with blood in the most murderous building in New York. They stay in Texas.
So we just assumed murder.
Lester had a run-in with the mobster the night he died. I found the finger. Nobody accidentally slices off their finger. This is the message. It's like the horse head of the Godfather.
I know that one.
They came to you on the night of my wedding. I made him an offer he couldn't decline.
Okay.
We need to go face to face with the mob. Gentlemen, we've got company. These here my brothers, Tony, Mikey, Vinny, Braden, Frankie.
Something's not adding up. 3 of the richest people in the world sniffing around the murder scene.
Killers.
Oh, you got your hands on a body.
Hey, that's a felony, right? I'm sure they went to the authorities.
Let's get you some work. Here you are.
I think this was absolutely. We definitely have baloney.
Pretty successful.
I'm just getting started.
Let's talk murder. The easiest way to win is to make your opponent think they're playing a different game entirely.
Anyone check to see if Lester had all his fingers? My way in there.
And chicken nuggets is only 2.
What do you mean there's no more pizza?
In the refrigerator, there's no pizza. Just wait for freezer.
Huh? There was one in there earlier. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Come on, take over from me. No, it's fine. I don't need you to do it.
Again, but this time, and because of that, officials gave up on trying to catch her. Instead, just tried to monitor her mother. Meaning, the board game has been renewed for at least another generation. Jokes aside, this is a problem. Because the second she bites someone, 841's becoming a forever 404. And otter jaws are built to humble clams and sea urchins, so it probably wouldn't feel good to get clamped by one. Or eats. Last September, a woman was jogging through Tanjung Aru Park in Sabah, Malaysia, when she was jumped by a pack of river otters. Keep in mind, these are the same assault sausages that can gain over a gator. Maria Sela Harun was mauled for 10 minutes straight. What was the park's first known otter attack? She was taken to the hospital with wounds, cuts, and like a certain CIA agent, a lifelong distrust of otters. The director of wildlife said that the otters had always been around and were never known to be aggressive, but he also said something well-intentioned goodwill of people. But that was all the way in Malaysia. You don't really have to worry about that over the same month. The Ripper on the ball and the child, he was dragged him underwater. Except this time, it was in Seattle. Now, not to victim blame, but if there's infinite realities, then there's at least one where little Timmy had it coming. Who's to say these stories aren't just media plans from anti-otter propaganda? Maybe the otter's not being fairly represented. I'm not trying to spread misinformation. That'd be an otter travesty. Which is why I'm working with Ground News. Ground News is an app and website created by a former NASA engineer who saw a very real problem with the way we consume information and how heavily it shapes our worldviews. She said, I'll do it myself, and created a simple way to compare. I'm using all the news included. It's their biggest sale of the year, so go to groundnews.com/casualgeo, scan the QR code, or click the link in the description to subscribe for less than $5 a month. And once you do, read up on all those articles about otter attacks. You might notice something. 723 was raised by people, fed by people, and ultimately got to be comfortable with people. Her daughter likely also got handouts from humans. And Maria Sella got you.
I don't know anything about an otter. Where did they live? Rivers. Yeah, not in the, well, I guess it was the Bay Area there as well, wasn't it? That's right. Then across over to Canada. Yeah, people be also getting over here, so don't be otters. Yeah. Right to a place. Yeah, I don't know anything about them.
Now, jumped by an onslaught of otters in the park where people are likely already regularly feeding them. Now, don't get me wrong.